Hello everyone, I am Dr. Manzoor Sarmalek, eye specialist from Alshfa Hospital, Bawalpur. Today I am going to discuss a very important eye problem which is open angle glaucoma. Open angle glaucoma is a type of glaucoma which is very common, rather most common type of glaucoma among all eye glaucomas. So it is very important, significant and commonest cause of blindness in the world, and it is the leading cause of blindness in the world among all diseases which cause blindness. So what is open angle glaucoma? As the name is indicating, it is open angle. The angle between cornea and iris is large, wide enough. So it is here there is no obstruction at the level of angle, but there is obstruction at the level of outflow channels, which is trabecular meshwork here. There are the channels, the spaces between in the trabecular meshwork becomes narrow with the passage of age, and these narrow sclerosed small channels which drain normally enough quantity of aqueous becomes narrow and obstruct the outflow. So as a result, production of the aqueous is more or it is normal, but the outflow is impaired. So as a result, aqueous accumulates behind in the anterior chamber, in the posterior chamber and in the vitreous, and leads to slow and progressive rise in intraocular pressure. This rise in intraocular pressure leads to damage to the optic nerve behind. Here we have got the optic nerve, which is a wire which takes the signals from the eye to the brain. So that optic nerve gets damaged due to raised intraocular pressure. So it is a very slow, gradual process, and it is such a slow and gradual process that patients don't feel any change, any pain in the eye. That is why it is more important. And the signs and symptoms of this disease are usually, because it is slow and progressive disease, there is no pain and patients feels no symptoms, no problem. But there is gradual loss of vision starting from the peripheral part of the vision. Peripheral field of vision is getting involved and getting reduced, and there are certain blind spots appear in the peripheral field of vision which unite together and becomes larger and larger. So there is initially peripheral loss of field of vision, then that peripheral field of loss of vision goes toward the inner side, and ultimately there is central tubular vision is remained, and ultimately when it occludes and it finishes and it becomes more, then total loss of vision results as a result of this glaucoma. The sign and symptom, again, initially there is no symptom. Patients may feel sometimes may need changes in the glasses of presbyopic glasses. Changes in presbyopic glasses, early changes or frequent changes in presbyopic glasses may occur in some patients. And this disease is usually after the age of 40. So he may need changes in the glasses, or sometimes even there is no change in the frequent change of glasses. but he can notice sometimes there are certain black spots in the peripheral field of vision, or he may not notice. And ultimately, when he gets a great loss of vision, he comes to know that the vision is gone, and he comes to the doctor, and then doctor can see what happened. Usually these people go to quakes and complain of reduction in vision. The quakes usually label them as having cataract, and they ask them when it will mature, they should come and it will be operated. But when they go to the doctor and vision is finished, and the doctor sees the fundus and detail of the eye, he says that you have lost your vision due to glaucoma. So this type of glaucoma is silent thief of sneaking vision. This disease silently is killing the vision very slowly, progressively, and about more than 50% of the people don't know whether they are having or they are carrying disease. So after the age of 40, the risk people are advised to get their vision and thorough examination of the eye done. And who are the people at risk? The population after the age of 40 must get their eyes checked, get the thorough checkup of the eyes, comprehensive eye examination, including eye, intraocular pressure, fundus examination, and even perimetry if required. So after the age of 40, it is mandatory for everyone to get their comprehensive eye examination. Then the second category of people whose parents or their brother and sisters are having such type of glaucoma, they are again having more chance of having glaucoma than other people. About 4 to 5 times more chances are having glaucoma than other population. And so the siblings and the relatives of the people who are having glaucoma, they must get their eyes checked by thorough examination. Again, visual acuity, intraocular pressure, fundus examination, and may need OCT or perimetry. So they should get their examination done by a competent eye surgeon, eye specialist. Then the third category is diabetics. Diabetics are more prone to having this type of glaucoma than other people. And fourth category is high myopes or myopes. The people who are having larger eyes, bigger eyes, having myopia, using minus glasses, they are more prone. Their eyes are bigger, they are having wide open angle glaucoma, wide open angle, their eye is bigger, and they are more prone to this open angle glaucoma. So these type of people, these category of people must get their eyes checked after the age of 40, and frequent eye examinations are mandatory for these people. And when a doctor gets their examination, checks their eyes, he usually takes the visual acuity of first, and then he goes and checks the intraocular pressure of the patient. After checking the intraocular pressure, he may do gonioscopy, he may examine the angle of the anterior chamber, whether it is open or narrow. Then he sees the fundus examination, he sees the fundus. Normally you can see this type of picture we see here in normal case. And this cup is very narrow or like this in normal cases. But in glaucoma, due to pressure on the back of the eye toward the optic nerve head, there is cupping of the optic nerve here. So this is normal and this is enlarged cup due to raised intraocular pressure. So doctor finds this type of picture in the eye, and then he goes for OCT examination. This is again a sophisticated test, and he sees again, finds and confirms these findings are the OCT, and then he goes for perimetry analysis of the field of vision. Then he can find, in mild cases, he can find some black spot in field of vision in the periphery. This black part, this blind spot, black part, blind spots may get larger, just like this, and this arcuate, superior arcuate, and sometimes inferior arcuate also. So this type of double arcuate formation in the peripheral field. This is again superior arcuate. And then these two arcuates when joined together, then this type of picture appears. And only the central tubular vision is remained at the late stage of glaucoma. And when this small tunnel of small tubular vision is even obliterated, then we can get total loss of vision, central as well as peripheral. So these are the stages of damage of the glaucoma to the peripheral field initially and central vision at the end. So when there is loss of peripheral field of vision, the person having glaucoma can't see, can't know. He does not know what is happening to him, because it is painless loss of vision. So it is a dangerous type of disease which needs comprehensive eye examination, thorough examination, and regular follow-ups, particularly in those people who are prone or who are at risk for this glaucoma, as I have already mentioned. Otherwise, general population after the age of 40 must get their a baseline test, baseline comprehensive eye examination, and keep a record of that, and so that if there are any doubt or any change in the OCT or perimetry or in fundus examination, they should keep a record and follow the instruction of the doctor whether he needs follow-up. So it is mandatory for the people who are at risk, and in for general population it is also required, it is also mandatory that after the age of 40 they must get their comprehensive eye examination, so that one keeps his her eyes and eyesight safe from this type of dangerous disease which is silent killer of eyesight, and one should save his her vision by keeping an eye through comprehensive eye examination by a competent doctor. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening.